on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. Okay. Did you just scream? If so, you followed the rules, and you're off to a good start because you're gonna need to follow a lot of rules.
Because this is an amateur boxing tutorial.
A tutorial
of boxing
for amateurs. Yes. All right. Well, there are 5 basic points we're going to cover for boxing, as Melinda is showing you. Okay. Point number 1. You need to. All right. Well, point number 1. It's aim / angle.
Aim. A regular slash.
Alright, well I prefer backslashes, if that's okay with you. Okay, so aim. You want to aim for their chin or pop one in the jaw?
Chin or jaw? Somewhere along those lines.
Okay, so angle. That's a very, very important part. Don't you think, Melinda?
I agree. It's probably the most important.
Except for point number 5. Nothing beats point number 5.
Nothing.
Sorry.
So, to get your aim correct,
you have to pull back with all your might. Then
and swing forward in a J motion!
Alright, so there's multiple things you can do whilst you box. You can sing.
You can exclaim.
Holy smokes!
Or you can shout random words like "Wrong!
Root beer!" Okay. Alright, so okay, so if you understand, like, so you just go, you can go, alright, what's a good song to sing? Beat It is a good song sung by Michael Jackson. Alright, beat it! That's what you can do, okay?
Okay, so if you understand that point, you can come on to point number 2. If you didn't, please rewind and watch point 1 again.
We can't repeat anything.
Point 2.
Yes.
Use your dominant hand, whichever hand you write with. And you're going to box with that hand.
Okay, sorry.
If you use your strange hand, you're not going to get as much power.
No force. It's wimpy. We don't want that.
Now let's say.
Okay, so point number 3. You do not box friends.
Never.
And you don't box relatives.
And you don't box your cat or your dog who thinks it's a cat.
Anywho, it's important not to box relatives because, like, you know, your parents wouldn't like that. So just don't do it. It's not worth it.
And your friends, they could end up in a coma and you wouldn't have a friend anymore. Or they could box you back.
That is the worst result.
The worst.
The worst. By far.
Not hardcore at all. By the way, hardcore is one word.
Of course. Dramatic pause. Woo! Alright, another point.
You can never box with your mouth full. Because
if somebody box you with your mouth full, that's just ridiculous. You're gonna splurt everywhere. That's disgusting. Nobody wants to see that.
No.
Alright, and make sure the person you're boxing does not have food in their mouth, because that's just bad karma. They're gonna squirt you.
Karma is real.
Get out your umbrellas. Okay. Alright.
Anyways, our next point is to always box with jewelry.
Especially rings, because that's like the most important, really, but not expensive ones.
No. If you have expensive jewelry that you do not want, sell it at cashforgold.com.
Cash, the number 4, gold.com.
Cashforgold.com.
It's so easy. A caveman could do it.
Even I could do it.
That's incredible.
I know it.
Okay. Well, yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, Melinda's like a birthday. It's just so crazy. All right. Anyways,
that's the sound a quail makes.
It is. So just go to your local Winn-Dixie or wherever, you know, like Piggly Wiggly. They sell those too. I'm sure Kroger does. Anywho. Okay. And most importantly, your local Winn-Dixie will have these little machines in the front that sell those 25-cent rings, you know, cheapies. So why don't you just get like a lot of those, because they'll do you good.
Get you lots of power and leave a dent in your opponent's face.
And then you can be like, see where they're dented? That's what I did.
I did that. I'm made that dent in her face.
Okay. Alright, point number 5. This is the most important. I hope you're listening.
Y'all, you better listen.
Listen up, kids! Okay, well,
this ain't no joke.
Sorry, no. Alright, point number 5. You cannot have witnesses when you're boxing someone. That's ridiculous.
You don't want a witness, fool.
No.
Never.
Okay, well, and you have to have a reason for boxing them. I'm drunk is not a reason. Don't go blame it on the alcohol. Just ask Jamie Foxx. I'll tell you the same.
Here's a good reason. You stole my cat!
Okay, a bad reason is... Alright, a bad reason would be like, I'm drunk, or, I'm high! Okay, don't do that. That's so stupid. That'll just get you in trouble.
Or my credit's bad. You should go to freecreditreport.com.
No, and you have to make... begininng.com. I'm not gonna get into that because those commercials just get on my nerves now. Like, I like that one with the pirate and when he's in the girlfriend's place and he wants the big yard and the dog. But the one in the Renaissance Fair, I just don't understand it. I don't like it. The guy's kind of hot, but I don't like it.
You know what commercial I hate?
What is it?
Family Steamer.
Oh my goodness! When the lady says, "I wouldn't wish this on anyone," you can wish those under certain circumstances. Okay, it's just not true.
I wouldn't wish this on anyone, but if it happens, call Family Steamer. They'll know what to do.
Melinda's a little more harsh than I am.
I know.
Anywho, alright. We don't mean any harm to that lady. No. None at all.
Nice lady.
Bad word. Anywho, okay, so you have to make sure they know why you're punching them. You have to be like, you stole my cat, screw that! And you gotta punch them. See, rhyming is fun, rhyming is good for the soul. As our friend Bree would say, it builds character. Marge. She says that a lot too. We're not quite sure what it means. Well, we are, but you're not allowed to know.
And we like llamas. But that's besides the point.
Anywho, alright. Don't do this if you are pregnant or may become pregnant.
Don't do it if you are high.
Don't do it if you are drunk.
Don't do it for just no reason.
Don't do it if you're menopausal. Don't do it if you're in the menstrual cycle.
Don't do it if
if you are on the lam. That's ridiculous.
Yes.
You cannot do it if you're on the lam.
Not if you're on the lam.
That'll get you into even more trouble. In that case, you'll be on the elephant, and nobody wants to be on
oh
that
my gosh,
elephant.
the elephant! I cannot even think about that.
I was on the elephant when I was about 5 years old. I was at a circus.
I hate circuses.
And carnivals, and Toys R Us.
And festivals. Don't forget the festivals.
Well, in festival music, if they played that band concert we went to, the lady's like, this is festival-esque. Melinda was like,
I was like, festival! I hate those!
Who likes festival?
No one, and no one likes burgundy!
I like burgundy.
You like burgundy? I'm gonna box you!
That's a bad reason, that's a bad reason.
It's a good reason, it's a good reason.
Alright, well, if you have a reason you want to get it approved, just leave us a comment, because we have another minute. Just leave us a comment and we'll tell you whether or not it's a good reason.
The comments are down there if you didn't know.
Right. Okay. That was a dramatic pause. Anywho. So, to sum up, point 1, aim and angle is important. Okay? Remember? And you can exclaim and sing.
Point 2, dominant hand. Point 3, no boxing friends, relatives, or your cat.
Or with food in your mouth. Or with food in their mouth.
Point 4, always use jewelry, the cheap kind, not the expensive kind.
Alright, and point 5, the most important.
No witnesses.
And you have to have a reason. They have to know a good reason. Alright, well, that's it for today. Tune in next week or whenever for our vegetarianism segment. And meanwhile, enjoy your lobster.
Feed it.